Hey, good evening. The time is 5:30 in the evening and it's a Friday evening, which means today is the day when you and I go live together, when you and I have conversations around beauty and wellness, fun and easy ways, action steps that could make you healthy at a cellular level and translate to looking beautiful every day. When your cells are healthy, there is no doubt that they will radiate that health externally, and health radiated externally is equal to beauty. I'm sure you agree to this. So jumping right into the topic of today, we are still discussing hair health, how to make your hair healthy from the inside and beautiful from the outside. Irrespective of whatever is your age, you can have really healthy hair, and this having really healthy hair needs you to understand about the internal nutrition for hair, which we did speak about in our last 3 live sessions, where we spoke about food that you can eat from the kitchen for your hair, the nutritional supplements that you need for your hair, and in the last week when we spoke about dandruff control using shampoos and other vitamins, a lot of people spoke to me and said that they would like to understand how to choose the right shampoo and conditioner. In fact, shampoo we covered last time, but a lot of people asked me about the right conditioner for their hair. A lot of people have also been writing to me to understand whether leave-in conditioners are good or bad. People are using silicone oils, commonly known as the leave-on serums, which people are using to cut down on the hair frizz. Hair frizz control has become really important, especially in the monsoon, and people are using different methods, out of which one is using a silicone serum. So a lot of questions if the silicone serum is healthy or unhealthy. People also wanted to know what is the difference between a silicone serum and the argan oil, because an argan oil will probably be multiple times, maybe 5 times or 10 times as expensive as a silicone serum. So there were questions whether it is worth buying that argan oil. Somebody even asked me if they could mix the silicone serum and the argan oil in equal quantities so that it would reduce their cost, and probably they will be able to tame their stray ends of frizz. I'm going to answer all these questions, and I'm not just going to give you prescription answers to these questions. I'm going to give you answers that make logical sense. I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm telling you to do a particular thing, so that it is ingrained in your mind, because these decisions that you will be taking, buying a conditioner, shampooing your hair, buying a serum, are decisions you will be taking very often, decisions you will have to take time and again. And the more clarity you have about the principles of taking this decision, it will save you both time and money. That is what I want to do with you through these conversations. But more importantly than just saving your time and money, I want to make sure that you double your results. Whatever are your results in the areas of beauty, I want you to double your results effortlessly, and it's my responsibility that these double results that you get, you are going to get by being a healthier person from inside. I am going to focus on making you healthy at a cellular level through all my conversations, and looking beautiful outside is just going to be a bonus. How incredible is that? So question by question. First, let us come into, does everybody need a conditioner? So conditioner is like a moisturizer. Now whether you need a conditioner or you do not need a conditioner is something you will have to decide, because there is no one size fits all. Most of you would have read the quote by me, which is very popular, which says that there is no good product, it is always about a right product. You may want to just write it down in your minds, because you got to remember this, because time and again I say this, people are very impressed by this because it makes so much sense to them. But then finally when it comes to asking for recommendations, people ask for recommendations for a good product. People somewhere believe that something which is good for somebody else could also be good for them, though they logically know that that's not the fact. So there are no good products, there are only right products, and a right product is the one which is right for you, which solves your needs, your desires and your problems. So talking about the right products, so you will decide whether you want a conditioner or not. If you have really thin and fine hair, silky hair, conditioner is like applying moisturizer, a coat of moisturizer to your hair, and if you feel that it will just weigh your hair down, it will make it look even more flat, then you do not need a conditioner. Again, for the men who are listening to me, men generally do not need conditioners because there is a natural oil secretion from the scalp. So a lot of our hair on the top is anyways well conditioned. It is when we have longer hair that the hair below a particular length may not have enough moisture, and that is why people with longer hair do require conditioners, but people with really short hair may be able to skip the conditioner. Yet again, repeating that there is no one size fits all. There are no right and wrong answers. Whatever feels right and light to you is the right decision for you. But yes, it has to have a scientific basis. It has to make sense before you do it, and also you have to remember that whatever choices you make, these are choices you will have to make repeatedly, because we're not talking about a one-time quick fix. We are talking about looking amazing every day for the rest of your life. So you need to make sure that it fits into your time budget and your money budget, and all these are taken into mind. As I have these conversations, I am going to give you solutions that will save your time, save your money. Maybe it will cost your time and cost your money too, but it will always give you results. So what is value for money? Value for money is something when you invest your time and money, you definitely get the results that it promises you to get. So I surely assure you that with whatever I am sharing with you, this is curated information. This is information from my 11 years of experience of dealing with men and women of various socio-economic groups with various different problems, and ensuring that all their skin and hair problems are controlled. Not just controlled, most men and women have got delightful results in their skin and hair problems, and you can too if you understand these few principles. So answered the question if conditioner is for everybody. No, it is like a moisturizer, an intensive moisturizer. If your shampoo is gentle enough, especially if you're using a non-sulfated shampoo and you're not using very hot water, and you're also eating well, you're eating nuts and seeds from food, and genetically somehow you do not have very dry hair, you may not need a conditioner, and that is absolutely alright. Are people who need a conditioner, do they need a conditioner every single time they wash their hair? Again, it is not mandatory at all. It is like applying a rich moisturizer at the cost of repeating. I'm drilling certain things into your head, because for a long time you have probably believed certain things otherwise, or done things not mindfully without realizing why it is done. So you can take a call whether you need a conditioner every time or just once in a while. Certain people prefer skipping the conditioner, that is also okay. But then if you have dry hair, if you have coarse hair, if you have curly hair, if you have wavy hair, you know for a fact that you definitely do need a conditioner. At this point, I would like to give you a gentle takeaway that do not go for a shampoo plus conditioner combination, because the shampoo is meant to clean the scalp. The role of the shampoo is the scalp, not so much the hair, and it is meant to clean the scalp, and a conditioner is meant to coat the hair. So conditioner is like a lip balm or something like that. It merely provides a coating that doesn't get washed off that easily. It's a formulation which contains butters and oils, and it kind of forms a coating on top of your hair. So using a shampoo plus conditioner, which was very popular in a decade full of products that came in with shampoo plus conditioner combination, that's not a very smart option, because if you think scientifically, if you think logically, a shampoo is a cleanser, whereas a conditioner is meant to coat. Putting them both together is not making logical sense. So I would urge you to go ahead and buy two separate products, one a shampoo and one a conditioner. That will give you better looking hair, I promise you. Again, this is more about women. Men need not use a conditioner at all unless they have very, very unruly hair, or if they have really long hair. Now the next thing I want to tell you about is how will you choose your conditioner. So if you have reasonably good hair, you are only looking at something that will moisturize your hair, you can choose a basic conditioner. In a shampoo, you have to choose a non-sulfated variety, but in a conditioner does not have any sulfates at all. Sulfate is a cleanser. So people generally ask me, I'm using a non-sulfated shampoo, should I also use a non-sulfated conditioner? There is nothing like a sulfate in a conditioner. You can pretty much use any conditioner. There are not many chemicals in a conditioner. Conditioner is basically something that has oils to coat the hair. Certain expensive conditioners have a lot of proteins, hydrolyzed proteins in them. Again, this protein also coats your hair. So now you know it's kind of a mild lamination that it is providing to your hair. So if you have reasonably good hair, you can go for a lotion based conditioner or a conditioner which coats and then you can apply it. If you have really curly hair, really wavy hair, damaged hair, then you may have to go for a mask conditioner, a conditioner which has more butters in it. It more looks like a butter and it has a lot of oiliness in it. So that is the kind of conditioner that will help you. So even knowing these two basics will help you a big deal. So if you're not getting results from your conditioner and you're using a lotion based conditioner and you wish that you would get more hydration in your hair, look for a mask conditioner or a butter based conditioner. What's the right way to use a conditioner? So once you wash off your hair, rinse it off well. I would recommend do not over shampoo. Leave the shampoo on for 3 minutes if you want. Lather it well, move it through your hair well. Use a comb if you need to after you shampoo gently to make sure that your hair is entirely clean. But do not use a shampoo 2 times and 3 times. Overwashing the hair is going to make your hair dry, and then you're investing in an expensive conditioner, but already by overwashing the hair you have made your hair dry. Kindly wash your hair just once with that shampoo, and if you feel that it's not leaving your scalp clean, then go look for another shampoo which is capable of leaving your hair clean, or find out from a skin doctor why is your scalp secreting so much oil that you're feeling unclean even after using shampoo. You can also use little warm water to clean off the shampoo if your scalp is a little greasy or if you feel more clean after that. But yet do not use a shampoo twice or over and over again for obvious reasons. We do not want to dry or rather over dry the scalp and the hair. Then rinse off all the water from your scalp. If you're going to keep your hair very wet, if your hair is extremely wet, it's dripping wet, and you put a conditioner on top of that dripping wet hair, you will realize that the conditioner just falls off. There is a wastage of a lot of conditioner. The right way to use a conditioner is after you have washed your hair, take a towel, take a very soft towel, or probably just pull your hair and kind of squeeze it till you squeeze out a lot of water from your hair. So your hair needs to be damp so that the conditioner can be spread a little easily, but do not keep your hair dripping wet because the conditioner will just fall off with the water. On this damp hair, whatever conditioner is right for you, take that conditioner and start spreading it throughout the length of the hair. Conditioner should never be applied on the scalp. It has no role to be applied on the scalp. So the way you do it at a salon, that only the back side of the hair. So start using your hair and apply a conditioner throughout the length of the hair. Make sure to condition the ends, the bottom of the hair very well, and then you can leave this conditioner on your hair for something like 5 to 10 minutes if you have the time. You can even wrap a towel around it and keep it so that there is some amount of warmth created on the head. If it is possible, you can do that. You can use that time to brush your teeth, floss your teeth, or anything of value that can improve on your hygiene and improve on your skin care and other things. But then you can keep the conditioner for 10 minutes at the max. Even if you leave it for a 3 to 4 minutes, it's still enough, because the conditioner is not going to penetrate into the hair or do some kind of magic to the hair. Finally, it just soaks in the hair and it forms a nice layer. And then if possible, if you can tolerate, you will wash off the conditioner with cold water. Washing off the conditioner with hot water again can cause drying of the hair. Why are you applying conditioner? You are applying conditioner so that you avoid hair dryness, hair frizziness. But if the last rinse is really hot water, it will relapse your hair dryness and frizziness. So always use tap water or cold water to rinse off the conditioner. Make sure that the conditioner is rinsed off properly, but again, over cleaning is not at all necessary. So these are the steps of using a conditioner. And then we come to applying a hair serum, where you can apply a leave-on, or you can apply an argan oil, or you can apply both. In place of argan oil, you can even apply jojoba oil, spelled as jojoba, jojoba oil, or you can also apply virgin coconut oil. So these are the oils which are really good for the hair. And then there is a leave-on serum, which is quite inexpensive. And let us explore what is the difference between these two products. So products like argan oil of a very high quality, there are different qualities available in the market. Whatever you can afford, whatever you need, whatever your hair, the extent of your hair damage, go for as light as an oil as possible. If you go and sample that oil, once you apply the oil to your skin should be able to absorb that oil completely. You should not feel sticky at all after you apply that oil. So go for a oil with as small particle size or as small molecular particle size as possible. It should not be very viscous. These oils that we are using to apply on the shaft to condition the hair should be as less viscous as possible, and they should easily absorb into the skin. So have a look at that, and you can buy the best quality oil that you think you need and you think you can afford. Otherwise, I have seen equally good results with argan oil, virgin coconut oil and jojoba oil, but argan oil is specifically preferred in hair, and a lot of hair care companies are selling argan oils as a leave-in conditioner or something to nourish the hair. Is it a good investment? Yes, it is a good investment, and here is why it is a good investment. We want the hair to become soft from within. We want the oil to be absorbed within the hair. We want the hair to become less brittle and less frizzy. Essential fatty acids are a part of the hair structure, and because of using sulfated shampoos or hot irons or chemical treatments, we have actually ripped the hair of all this, and we can replenish back the protein, we can replenish back the essential fatty acids by using these high quality oils. After every wash, take a few drops of this oil and run your fingers through your hair. Make sure that these oils are applied on the lower part of the hair, definitely, because the lowest part of the hair has the least amount of hydration, and this, when the hair is not hydrated, it just doesn't look as glamorous as you want it to look. So what I would want you to do is, I would want you to use a serum right throughout the shafts of the hair, and especially the ends of the hair. That is very important. And why this argan oil and why not leave-on serum? Now I'm telling you something that's really important, and this piece of information can be really helpful to you. Helpful because it will save you money, because yes, you can apply leave-on on your hair. It is a good product. In fact, it's not a harmful product at all. I have heard some people say that leave-on is a chemical and it's a bad product. No, leave-on is not a chemical. Leave-on is merely a synthetic product. It is something like Vaseline. It is known as silicone oil, and it is an absolutely inert substance. An inert substance means it has no reaction with the body, so you can comfortably use it as many times as you want without any fear of damage to your hair. But you just need to know that leave-on doesn't penetrate into the hair shaft at all. So leave-on doesn't nourish your hair in any way. It doesn't make your hair healthy from within, or it doesn't make your hair less brittle from the inside. Leave-on only gives you a coating on your hair. Like the word I used some time back, it is like using a lamination, and this lamination only temporarily looks good as long as the product lasts. Once the product is washed off, the hair on the inside is just the same. So if you want to use a product that with repeated use gives you repair of the hair and makes your hair naturally hydrated, then leave-on cannot be that product. Whereas the oils which are less viscous, the oils which have small particle size, the oils that we spoke about, namely the argan oil, I also said that jojoba and virgin coconut oil could be slightly more reasonable options. If you know where to get them, and if you're sure you're getting a good quality of them, you can even try those oils. Those actually penetrate into the hair, and because of their penetration into the hair, if you're using it for a period of 6 weeks to 3 months, you will see that your hair quality actually improves, and your hair is able to break, it looks a lot less brittle, it becomes a lot less frizzy, you need a lot less maintenance products in the future, and you can realize that the hair is hydrated. The ability of the hair to hold water is a lot more. That is the reason I call it a good investment. I call anything a good investment which doesn't give just mere temporary result but which gives long lasting result. I call anything a good investment which focuses on better health, and through this better health makes you beautiful. And argan oil and jojoba oil and virgin coconut oil do all these three things, and that is why I call it a good product. Live On, it's a very cost effective product, extremely easy to use. The only thing I want to tell you guys about Live On is don't be under the false sense of security that it is going to repair your hair, or using Live On is going to make your hair better or healthier over a period of time. It's purely inert, and it's only going to work as a lamination or a coating. So if that is what you're looking at, you just want to soothe down your frizz by providing some amount of lamination kind of effect. You feel that your hair is looking too unmanageable and you want to kind of weigh it down with something to coat it, you can use a Live On. Now before I sign off, I will just want to tell you certain mistakes that I know a lot of people make. They mix in the Live On along with their argan oil, because argan oil is quite expensive. No, it's not value for money that way. I would still call it a value for money because it helps you in the long term. So finally, it depends on what you define as value for money. Do you define value for money as something that doesn't pinch your pocket, or you define value for money as something that gives you long lasting results and that makes you healthy from the inside? So argan oil, yes, by a definition it can be value for money, but yet it does pinch your pocket. So if you want to make the best of both worlds, you can take a little amount of argan oil and you can comb it into your hair, with your fingers. Spread it really well, especially the ends of the hair where people see maximum amount of damage and frizz. You can use a little bit of argan oil to soothe those flyaway hair. A lot of people have flyaway hair, so common in the monsoon. In fact, using these argan oil and other things which control your frizz is again a very good idea, because these products do away with the need of constant blow drying of hair. Otherwise, people do not like their hair looking frizzy and they are going for heat styling treatments like blow drying and other things, which are extremely bad for the hair, extremely dehydrating for the hair. So if you can invest in an argan oil and stay away from that blow drying, I guess you must do it. And then the Live On is only going to coat. So after the argan oil is into your hair, after you feel that argan oil has nourished your hair, now you can take a few drops of Live On, and on top of the argan oil you can use the Live On, so that the further frizz or the further kind of big hair can be positioned into the kind of hair that you want. You can further settle it and give it a much neater look. So the last thing you can do is use a Live On serum, a few drops of Live On serum, to ensure that you create that neat look you want without using too much of that argan oil. That is how I would want you to use both the products smartly, because if you mix the Live On and the argan oil, you will lose the benefits of the argan oil. I hope I was clear. Yes, some people could just use Live On and even then they could get a manageable looking hair. So Darshana asked me a question that argan oil based hair mask can be an option to restore dullness. Yes, Darshana, so argan oil based hair mask can be an option, or virgin coconut oil can be an option. So hair dullness, one of the major reasons of hair dullness is that there is no moisture in the hair. Even when we talk about the skin is looking dull, the skin is not glowing. What does it mean? It means that the skin doesn't have enough moisture. So the main thing we want in our skin and our hair is enough moisture or enough hydration. And a lot of people feel that drinking a lot of water can give them enough moisture or hydration. So let me make it very clear to you, drinking a lot of water is a hygiene factor. What do I mean by a hygiene factor? That's a mandate. वो तो हमको करना ही पड़ेगा. वो भी नहीं करेंगे तो हम बीमार हो जाएंगे. But सिर्फ पानी पीने से आपका स्किन ग्लो होगा? नहीं होगा. That's not enough. That's necessary, but that's not sufficient. For a good skin glow, you need to eat right. You need to have enough amount of essential fatty acids also in your skin and your hair. So I did speak about the importance of avocado, the importance of nuts, the importance of seeds. If you haven't watched my earlier series where we spoke about healthy hair through foods, you can go watch it on my YouTube channel drshweta, or you can watch on my Insta, which I have shared in the last 2 weeks. We have been having very powerful conversations about healthy hair. Today, because Darshana asked me to do one on conditioners, so Darshana, yes, an argan oil based hair mask can restore the dullness, but then you also have to keep in mind that you're using a non-sulfated shampoo, you're using ghee in the food, good quality ghee in the food, you're using nuts and seeds, you have enough protein in the food, and you can also use, instead of a mask, but you can even buy a few drops of argan oil and make sure that you comb in the argan oil into your hair. Also, one thing that I did speak to you, I'm just repeating it at the end because I think that's an important point. So applying conditioner, applying argan oil, all of it has to be done on damp hair, not absolutely dry hair, but at the same time not on very wet hair, because if your hair is extremely wet, the water keeps dripping down and a lot of product just goes down with the water and literally goes down the drain. So I would want you to make your hair a little dry. I would like you to squeeze out the extra water, keep it damp to enhance the spreadability, but not keep it dripping wet and let the product drip off and go down the drain. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was helpful, Darshana. Any more questions that come to your mind, feel free to write to me, feel free to DM me. It's a pleasure to answer all your questions. So I'm Dr. Shweta, founder of Aesthetic Clinic Skinsense, where we promise amazing skin and hair to people at every age by making them awesome inside out. Everything I share is curated. I have personal experience with over thousands of clients who have tried this and who've got amazing results. Only when I'm sure that some hack is going to give you an amazing result am I going to be sharing it with you. So rest assured, if you're going to invest your time and money using anything that I am sharing with you here, I take personal responsibility of seeing improvement in your skin and hair through these scientific, tried and tested hacks. So coming back for more, again on Tuesday, every Tuesday and Friday, 5:30 p.m. you and I will come together right here on Instagram till the end of this year, and our topics will be everything about skin and hair that people want to know, myths and facts about skin and hair, action steps that people can take to make their skin and hair better at every age. So thank you, Darshana, for acknowledging. It really means a lot to me. I am now going to answer a question on, not now, I mean I'm now going to announce the topic for the next week, which is next Tuesday, 5:30. I have seen a lot of people have more acne during the lockdown. A lot of teenagers between 15 and 25 years, I have seen a lot of people struggling with their blackheads, struggling with their whiteheads, and struggling with their acne pimples. Some of them have come to me and I've seen a lot of marks on their face because during the lockdown they've not been able to do the right things to control their acne pimples. And I think it's my personal responsibility to boost the self-confidence and self-esteem of teenagers, because I believe it's such a beautiful part of life and I don't want any teenager to feel shy or to feel less than super confident because of that pimple on their nose or their cheek or anything like that. So I am going to be talking about how to control whiteheads and blackheads, how to control oiliness of the skin, whiteheads and blackheads forever. So my conversation coming on next Tuesday, half an hour, 5:30 to 6. Anybody who has whiteheads and blackheads, I will tell you 4 things that you can do that can get rid of whiteheads and blackheads from forever, that can eliminate the need to go for whitehead blackhead extraction. I promise you that your whiteheads and blackheads will at least be less by 80% if you follow the 4 simple steps that I share with you. Everything that I will be sharing with you through these conversations, I will make sure that 80% of my content is something that you can use right at home without stepping out of the home, probably with your kitchen ingredients or probably buying a few things from the market. I will be talking only 20% about those things which are in clinic things. Yes, I will be talking about lasers and PRPs and mesotherapy and all other things, because yes, you must know what else is possible, what are the options available. So sometimes we just need to go a few notches higher, and sometimes we are looking at incredible, unbelievable results. Both of them are possible right here with me, Dr. Shweta Iyengar. Thank you all for joining in, and I am sure that everybody who was here found some value. Please type any value that you find through my Instagram shares, because I want to make this a revolution. I am on a mission to help people live healthy and look more beautiful. Thank you all for encouraging me for this mission and joining me in this mission. I will see you again on Tuesday 5:30. Tell your friends who are suffering from oily skin, whiteheads and blackheads that I have a simple 4-step solution that is going to make their skin healthier than ever and their life easier. Thank you again. Have a good evening.